Now the next question is, consider a branch of a hyperbola which is x square minus 2y square minus 2 root 2x minus 4 root 2y minus 6 equals to 0. So what we'll do is, we'll first simplify this hyperbola. So we'll take terms of x together. So it'll be x square minus 2 root 2x, and then we'll take minus 2 common. It'll be y square plus 2 root 2y minus 6 equals to 0. And then we'll make it a perfect square. So we'll add plus 2 and then subtract 2. Here also we'll add 2 and subtract 2. So we'll write it as x minus root 2 whole square minus 2 y plus root 2 whole square plus 4 and then minus 6 equals to 0. So we'll get this equation as x minus root 2 square minus 2 y plus root 2 square, and this is equal to 4. So we can write this hyperbola as x minus root 2 square by 4 minus y plus root 2 square upon 2, and this is equal to 1. Now it says one of the vertex of this hyperbola is at point A and B is one of the endpoints of latus rectum. So we have this hyperbola whose one of the vertices A and B is endpoint of its latus rectum. So this is B and C is the focus of hyperbola nearest to this point A. We need to find area of this triangle ABC. Now we know that distance between vertex and focus is simply A E minus 1, and we also know that length of semi-latus rectum is B square upon A. So this area will be equal to 1 by 2 A E minus 1 into B square upon A. So here A and A will cancel. Now we need to find the value of E. We know that B square is equal to A square into E square minus 1. So we'll get value of E as simply root 3 by 2. So this area, it will be 1 by 2 and then root 3 by 2 minus 1 and then B square. B square is simply 2, so which will cancel. So answer to this question is root 3 by 2 minus 1, and that's your option number B. Now the next question is, if P is a point on rectangular hyperbola, x square minus y square equals to A, C is its center and S dash are two foci, then SP into S dash P is. So here we have a rectangular hyperbola. Axis, they are perpendicular. This is y equals x and this is y equals minus x, and then we have two branches of hyperbola. Now for rectangular hyperbola, we know that value of E is simply root 2. So it has two focus S and S dash. So suppose this is S and this is S dash. So it will be minus root 2A comma 0, and this one is root 2A comma 0, and center is at origin. Now it says P is any one point on this rectangular hyperbola. So we have SP and S dash P. So this SP will be A E secant theta plus 1, and SP dash will be A E secant theta minus 1. So we'll multiply them, we'll get SP into S dash P, and will be A square into E square secant square theta minus 1. Now we'll find CP square. Now this P is A secant theta and B tan theta. So this CP square, it will be A square secant square theta plus B square tan square theta. Now what we'll do is, we'll write B square as A square into E square minus 1. So we'll write this as A square, we'll take common. So it'll be secant square theta and plus E square minus 1 tan square theta. So we can write this as A square and it'll be E square tan square theta, and then secant square theta minus tan square theta is plus 1. And the question it says it is a rectangular hyperbola, so we know that value of E is simply root 2. So we'll put E as root 2, then we can write SP into S dash P as A square into 2 secant square theta minus 1, and here we can write it as A square into 2 tan square theta plus 1, and we know that tan square theta is secant square theta minus 1. So it'll again be A square to secant square theta minus 1. So from here we can say SP into S dash P is equal to CP square, and that's your option number B. Now here the question is, if directrix of a hyperbola centered at origin passes through, so center is at origin and passing through the point say P, which is 4 comma minus 2 root 3, and this directrix is x equals 4 upon root 5, then we need to find equation with which we can find eccentricity of this hyperbola. Now we know that directrix is x equals A upon E. So A upon E is 4 by root 5. So we can write A as 4E by under root 5. Now we also know that B square is A square into E square minus 1. Now we know that A square is 16 E square by 5 into E square minus 1. We'll write this equation as x square upon A square minus y square upon B square equals to 1, where A square is 4E by root 5. So it'll simply be 5x square upon 16E square, and then minus, and here it will be 5y square upon 16E square, E square minus 1, and this value is equal to 1. Now it says that this hyperbola, it passes through this point, which is 4 comma minus 2 root 3. So we'll put x as 4. So we'll get 5, and it'll be 16 upon 16 E square, and then minus 5, and here it is y square. So y square in this case is 4 into 3, 12, and it'll be 16 E square minus 1, and this is equal to 1. So what we'll also do is we'll cancel 4 with 4, and we'll take 5 by 4 E square common. So we'll take 5 by 4 E square common. Then we'll get 4 minus 3 E square minus 1, and this value is equal to 1. So we'll get this as 5, and this is 4E square minus 7, and this is 4E square into E square minus 1. Now we'll multiply, we'll get 4e to the power 4 minus 4e square, and it'll be 20e square minus 35. So we'll get this equation as 4e to the power 4 minus 24e square plus 35 equals to 0, and that's your option number D. Now here the question is, for the hyperbola 9x square minus 16y square minus 18x plus 32y minus 151 equals to 0, we need to find its directrix, length of latus rectum, focus, and eccentricity. So what we'll do is we'll take terms of x and y together. So we'll write 9, and then it'll be x square minus 2x, and then we'll take minus 16 common, and it'll be y square minus 2y and minus 151 equals 0. Now here we'll add 1 and subtract 1, and here also we'll add 1 and subtract 1. So we'll write 9, and this is x minus 1 whole square and minus 9. Now minus 16 y minus 1 whole square plus 16 and minus 151 equals to 0. So we'll write this equation as 9x minus 1 square minus 16 y minus 1 square, and then 16 minus 9 is plus 7, and minus 151 plus 7 is 144. So we can write this equation as x minus 1 whole square, and if we'll divide it with 9, it'll be simply 16 and minus y minus 1 square upon 9, and this is equal to 1. So what we'll do is we'll compare it with the standard equation, which is capital X square upon 16 minus capital Y square upon 9, and this is equal to 1, where capital X is x minus 1 and capital Y is y minus 1. Now for this hyperbola, value of a is 4 and value of b is 3. So first we'll find its eccentricity. So we know that b square is a square into e square minus 1. So b square is 9, a square is 16, and this is e square minus 1. So we'll get the value of e as simply 5 by 4. So that's your option number D. Now focus is at plus minus ae comma 0. So capital X equals plus minus ae and capital Y equals 0. So capital X is x minus 1 and this is plus minus a into e. So a into e is simply 5 and capital Y is y minus 1 equals to 0. So we'll take plus sign, we'll get it as 6 comma 1, and if we'll take minus sign, then we'll get minus 4 comma 1, and that's your option C. Now equation of directrix is capital X equals plus minus a upon e. So it'll be x minus 1 equals plus minus. Now what's a upon e? A upon e simply will be 16 upon 5. So we'll take plus sign, we'll get it as x equals 21 by 5, and that's your option number A. Now the last thing is length of latus rectum. So we know that length of latus rectum is 2b square upon a. So it'll be 2, and what's b square? B square is 9 and a is simply 4. So it'll be 9 by 2, and that's your option number B. So for this question, all the options A, B, C and D, they are correct. Now here the question is, if hyperbola has one focus at origin and its eccentricity is root 2 and one of the directrix is x plus y plus 1 equals to 0, then we need to find center of the hyperbola. So we have this hyperbola whose focus is at origin and whose directrix is x plus y plus 1 equals to 0. This is the directrix. X plus y plus 1 equals to 0. Now we need to find center of this hyperbola. We'll find transverse axis of this hyperbola, and transverse axis of this hyperbola will be perpendicular to directrix and will pass through focus. So basically transverse axis for this hyperbola is x minus y equals to 0. And since center will lie on this line, so this center will be of the form say h comma h. Now distance of center from focus, it will be root 2h, and distance of center from directrix will simply be 2h plus 1 upon root 2. Now we know that distance between center and focus is a into e. So ae is equal to root 2h, and a upon e is simply 2h plus 1 upon root 2. Now we need to eliminate a. So what we'll do is we'll divide these two equations. So we'll divide them, a and a will cancel. So we'll get e square, and e square will be 2h upon 2h plus 1. Now eccentricity is simply root 2. So e square will be 2. So we'll get 2h plus 1 equals to h. So value of h is minus 1. So therefore center of this hyperbola will be at minus 1 comma minus 1. So this is how we can find center to this hyperbola. Another way of solving this question can be, since we have directrix, eccentricity and focus, we know that PS equals EPM. Now what's PS? PS simply will be under root of x square plus y square, and will be root 2, and PM will be x plus y plus 1 upon root 2. Now we can square it and then we can get general equation of hyperbola, and we know that we can find center of any conic by simply differentiating the equation with respect to x partially and differentiating it with respect to y, and then solving these two linear equations to get center of this hyperbola, which again will be minus 1 comma minus 1.